Greetings, it's New Zealand naturopath Eric Backer, author of Candida Crusher. Thanks for checking out my video today. As you can see, I'm not in my clinic. I'm actually off around New Zealand visiting some practitioner friends of mine, so I'm speaking from my hotel room. But I thought I'd do a video explaining a little bit about what I mean by look for the hidden cause. So in my book Candida Crusher, I write about two different types of causes that affect many people. Many people who have a chronic condition often have an initiating or an exciting cause, something that will often start the condition. And then they'll have what I term the maintaining cause. They'll have something that keeps it going and going. So these types of causes are commonly confused. So I'm going to just give you a little bit of an example here what I mean by the exciting cause and the maintaining cause. So a couple of years ago now, I was renovating my house. And I was painting the exterior of the house. I was climbing up a ladder. I love painting. So I was painting my house. And I can remember one evening I went to have a shower and I had quite a painful foot. Went to wash my foot and I noticed I had a small wound on the right foot there, on the outside of the right foot. So I put a bit of tea tree oil on it after I cleaned it and put a small sticking plaster on the wound. And the following day I started painting again and the foot was hurting again, and in fact it hurt for a couple of days. It was painful. I thought something's not right here. So I had a good look at my shoe. On first examination I found nothing wrong with the shoe. I ran my finger inside and outside the shoe to feel if there was any thorn poked in there, because I had some rose bushes around where I was painting. Or perhaps a nail that had worked itself into the sole of the shoe, but I could find nothing. So I put the shoe back on, continued to paint. And later on that afternoon I had increasing pain. Had a shower again, replaced the plaster, and the following day it hurt again. I thought, right, something's not right here. So I took the shoe off, sat down, had a very close examination of the shoe, and guess what I found? I'd found a very small panel pin, so a very tiny nail. A very small nail with a small head had worked itself right into the sole, and the point, when I pushed my finger in there, put some weight on it, I could feel the head of this nail and the point of it. So I got a pair of pliers and I pulled it out, and it was a very tiny little nail. It might have only been, it was less than a quarter of an inch, probably. It was tiny. Now this is the hidden cause. Now the exciting cause, the beginning obviously was standing on that little panel pin, and the maintaining cause was putting pressure on that pin every time I stood on the rung of the ladder. So as you can see, sometimes the cause is not, the maintaining cause in particular cannot be so obvious. The exciting cause, well, something must have happened. But sometimes it's very difficult to find the exciting cause of a chronic illness, particularly if it's occurred a long time ago. But sometimes even more difficult to establish what the long-term maintaining causes of a problem are until you sit down and have a really good think or examination about what you're doing right now. Right? Sometimes when you're looking for something, you won't find it. You may have been in the kitchen looking for a knife or a can opener, for example, and you won't find it. It could be right in front of your face and you won't even see it because you're so familiar with it. Maybe you've got a glass of wine in your hand, or a favourite food, and it's right in front of you, and you're so familiar with it, you don't even think that it could be a maintaining cause. Food for thought? I want you to ever think about it, because there could be a cause, right now in your life, a maintaining cause. It could be a little panel pin. Maybe you haven't sat down and had a good, long, hard think, and maybe, like I did, actually taken that shoe off, examined your lifestyle and had a good poke and prod around deep inside there, and maybe you can feel a bit of pain. So have a think about it. I hope that's a bit of food for thought for you today. Thanks for tuning in.